What's up, Pooh? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the dark side, because today I have some mods that should be on your radar that really give some realism, some aesthetic, and just, makes your game just a bit better in my opinion. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Because the first mod I want to talk to you and show you is from Sibulette. And shout out for Sibulette for sending this over to me. It is their Candy Nursery Functional CC set for toddlers and infants, and it comes with 31 new items. Now, when I say this is the cutest, it's like cotton candy. Oh wait, it is called Candy Nursery. I just realized that. Anyway, moving on. I thought it would be a little bit fancy when I showcase these build mode items because I think it'll just do them justice if I do that. So when I went through all of these, I immediately started with whatever was in front of me, which is the bed, and then of course the two different styles of chairs. There's a new crib, a mirror, a dresser. There's like a set for like a playpen and a little decor bookshelf. A lot of these items do come with some shelving options because there is a good handful of decor items that come along with this pack. I also enjoy that there is a wallpaper. No flooring, but the wallpaper is enough in my opinion. A high chair. There's also a snap feature for the changing table, which is kind of a default feature that comes with the new pack. Also, there is a little play, I don't know what to call this. It's where you put the toddler not the toddler, the infant in, and then they just stay there because you don't want to put them in the crib and you don't want to put them on the floor, but they are on the floor. So there's one in there too. So yeah, shout out to Sibulette again for sending this over to me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you go and you check it out. Let's move on to the next mod. The next mod I'm talking and show you is from Maya Games, and shout out to Maya Games for also sending this over to me. It is their Magic Teleport mod, which is a small mod to play around with for the Realm of Magic pack. It just gives you a mirror that you can just go into your house and just teleport yourself to the magic dimension. You get some buffs, which 2 buffs that can either say that you successfully went through it, or your sim is a little bit uncomfortable. And that's basically all to the mod. You just place it down from build by. Your sims can just travel through it, and Bob's your uncle. Don't ask me why I use that reference, okay? Just don't. But make sure you go and check it out again. Thanks to Maya Games. Let's move on to the next mod. All right, the next mod I'm talking to you and show you is a mod that came across my feed. It is from XOSDR, and it is their phone UI mod. So one of the biggest things that I've seen across the Twitterverse, which for the Sims, which is the frustration of knowing what icons do what when it comes to the phone. So what this does, it gives you a couple of options to where you can add names and it can switch out icons for you, so that way you can make it easier for you to tell what is what on the phone. So you have a text only, initials only, an icons only, and then an icons and text only. I have the icons and text on here. It's a quick, simple mod. Make sure you only put one in your file folder, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. All right, the next mod I talk to you is from Lumpino. It is their milestones expanded, additional milestones, and more for The Sims 4, which you do need growing together. The mod adds over 50 custom milestones to the game. Some of them are able to be retroactive. It also further develops game behavior on some EA milestones. It adds the place of birth to the born milestone, separates in a relationship into 2 milestones, EAs for breakups, and a custom one for divorces, and it adds worlds and a lot of marriage to the married milestone. It also adds mood lists that differ depending on if it's first time something happened or a recurring time. It also adds social bonding posts for many of these milestones. It also adds in your Sims profile some statuses to show that the Sim who was the first one the ever kissed or woohoo with, as well as to show who is the firstborn. These statuses are obviously not retroactive because they are custom for the mod. A quick note is to make sure that you back up your saves before you insert this mod. There are some optional modules and there are some important notes for downloading. Make sure you go and check them out before you download this mod. Let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. The next mod comes from 20th Century Plum Bob, and of course they aren't a stranger to this channel because their map replacements are to die for. And this one is for San Sequoia. It's a very vibrant replacement. I will say so myself. You see me like going between my reshade and taking off my reshade. If it looks a little bit wonky, it's because I did install a lighting mod too. Don't worry, I will probably be taking that out. But as always, they've done a tremendous job with doing a map replacement, and I just can't get enough of their map replacement. So make sure you go and check this out. But let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. Okay, you're going to simply die when you see this mod. It's from Coco Games and it is their wallpaper override Simple V3. What it does, it gives you some new wallpapers for The Sims 4 for your phone that you can go and customize even more. And these are so cute between the smiley face and the nice simple warm tones, the clouds, the boba one, the little plant one, the butterfly. Like, these are so cute and so adorable, and I kind of wish that we can manipulate the not the widgets, like the icons on the phone now, because I will simply just have them all at the top and that way I can see the background clearly. But of course, if you use mods and you have multiple pages, then you can easily see the backgrounds. But these are so cute, and I do hope you go and you check these out. But let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. This next mod may come as a shocker to you because it deals with kids, and y'all know how I feel about them little rugrats in the game. But this is the Kids Can Pretend to Play Driving in Chair mod from Sepsid. And what it does, it basically adds in a feature to where your sim kids can basically, I think, take any chair and click on play, what they will pretend to drive. This works for the adults as well, because I did put their parent in the chair and it's like, you know, they're driving together, they're having fun, they're playing. So I thought that was really cute, and I thought I would go ahead and include this for you so that way your sim kids can have more things to do with their imagination. And yeah, but let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. The next mod is also from Sepsid. It is their functional hopscotch mod, which you can place down some hopscotches around the neighborhood. They come in a variety of swatches, and I kind of wish there was one that kind of melds into the floor, because when I was a kid, I was not about to scribble and make that, you know, solid color. But you know what, it's cute though. It's cool. It does what it needs to. So all you have to do is place it down, and then your sims can stop hopscotching. It does work on the adults as well, because you know what, I kind of want to go out and hopscotch myself, but my knees, my thighs, and my arches are saying not to do that, so I won't do that. But my sim kids and my sim adults can live that through my game. Yeah. Anyway, let's not judge. But go ahead and you can check it out. It is free to download, and let's move on to the next mod. The next mod really threw me because I was like, you know what? I can make this work. It is the Babysitting Gigs mod from A Deep Indigo. And what this mod does, it allows your sim teens to get a gig and basically babysit. You can do two versions of this. You can do an active or you can do a rabbit hole depending on what you have time for. And y'all know sometimes we just want to get what we need to get and then go. We don't really have time to be doing anything active. The mod is pretty simple and straightforward. Once you put it in your game, you grab your teen, you go to the phone, you go to the yellow icon. I believe that's business. I'm not really too sure. Again, that's why we got the icon mod from a few minutes ago in this video, so we can remember what these icons mean. And you go down to babysitting gigs. You'll get the pop-up, and then you'll decide if you're going to go to that person's house or you're going to do a rabbit hole. And of course, the gigs menu will then appear, giving you the information, of course, the title, the payment, when it's due by. If you choose active, of course, when you first start out, and of course, this is for the rabbit hole as well, you'll have no stars, and then you'll maybe have like 1 or 2 gigs you can do. Pretty basic pay at 50. You decide what you want to do, and then you go to that person's house. I will say the first person I did go to was the people in Strangerville. And you know, the giant house on the top right, I went to that house and I was looking for the baby. It said they was there and they weren't, so I had to cheat. However, all your objectives are in the jobs panel, and then of course if you do get to a house where there is a kid, then you can go ahead and complete all the objectives, get your money, and go. Same with the rabbit hole. You choose the gig you want, and then your Sims goes to a rabbit hole. And the mod is straightforward, and I feel like I need to do a whole video on this. Let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. This next mod is from Plum Lace and is their slow infant needs decayed by half, because these infants are the bane to my existence. Oh my god, even when I'm not trying to do a challenge, they are annoying. And what this does, it just slows down their needs decay because we need it. They truly get on my nerves. But anyway, it's a straightforward mod. You can go ahead and check it out. Let's move on to the next mod. Now, you know how I love my functional items, and some of you know how I love my coffee. I just can't drink it because my poor stomach. But this is the Home Barista mod from Little Bo Bub. And it gives you a espresso machine to put in your house. First off, I want to say that the pastel colors for this are so adorable and it kind of fit right into the house that I was using for this video. And you get a variety of coffees and of course the nice little coffee art. Let me know in the comments, can you do coffee art? It's so cute. I can't do it to save my life. I can't draw, but it's so cute. You have espressos and flat black. You have milk, baby chinos, Americano, espresso macchiato, mocha, and a few more that you can choose from. And of course, I had to give you the shots of the coffee art because I thought it was so cute. It is a standalone item. You do need the Get Together EP required for this. It comes in 14 swatches, 14 coffees to make drinks available in the restaurant, some coffee ingredients optional, and live draggable and ItsmeTroi compatible. And let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite coffee order? Actually, if you drink coffee, what is your coffee order? If you don't drink coffee, but you go to like a coffee shop or like a Starbucks, like what is your order? Actually, you know what? Tell me your Starbucks order anyway. I need to know. I need new drinks to try. Okay, I always just get the strawberry refresher, sometimes with green tea, sometimes with water, sometimes with lemonade mixed in with the water. And you know, I'm kind of basic. I got 2 other drinks, but for the sake of not drawing on, I'll stop here. But yeah, make sure you go and check this out. But let's move on to the next mod. All right, the last mod I want to talk to you and show you about, and it's been used the entire time of this video, and I know you're gonna ask me. It is the dark mod UI from Dsket. It is a pretty simple and it's a very neat mod, and this is not the first time we've seen a dark mode mod, but I just had to give it to you. Now, if you saw a previous video where I showed you the pink mode UI, same creator, so make sure you go and check out that video and check out their other mods that are coming soon. But it turns dark mode for the main menu, the loading screen, the pass UI. There's a version for UI cheats and a version for another mod if you have it in your game. There is a version for the world maps and of course the overhead when you're viewing the worlds, viewing families. Yeah, I really enjoyed this mod and probably won't keep it in my game. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments below. Which one of these mods are you going to immediately put in your game? And I will see you next time. Bye, boo.
Wow.